G'day, I'm Scott Tutton, experience in sport. Have worked in sport at NSO and SSO level for the past 13 years. So for the last 5.5 years, I've worked at Cricket Australia, heading up our community customer support team. Prior to that was heading up all of our club and competitions work. Worked in very similar roles at Cricket Victoria for 5 years prior to that, and also worked at Netball Australia in the areas of kind of workforce development planning for all of our state and territory member organisations for 2 years prior to that. So extensive experience working at NSO and SSO level, but have been a player and volunteer at many different kind of community sporting clubs over the time. Predominantly at the moment, it's involvement with my two daughters and their sport, which is mostly through soccer and local netball clubs, as well as running our local Cricket Blast program here out in Gisborne, which is in regional Victoria. Hugely passionate about integrity in sport, be it anti-corruption measures, but particularly around safeguarding children. Had led Cricket Australia's work in implementing our Child Safe framework for the past 5 years, working at Cricket Australia, and worked on Cricket Victoria's submission into Cricket Australia's national framework for the 2 years prior to that post the Royal Commission. So I've delivered a lot of education to community organisations at association and club level, right up into our own Cricket Victoria board during those times. It's a hugely important space for our community, not just community sport, but for communities and sporting clubs and organisations as hubs for those communities, not just those who are involved in sport at the moment, but also for those who are either newly arrived in the country or newly introduced into sport. The decisions that parents will make about what their children do in a sport and active recreation space will be more and more geared around, I think, the integrity of those organisations and the people who take care of them. So hugely passionate about that. Funny or interesting thing about me? I don't know. I'm a pretty easy, happy-go-lucky kind of guy. Have been recently made redundant from my role at Cricket Australia, and that's the primary driver is, while I'm kind of searching for that big next role, is the ability to stay involved in sport in some way, shape or form, and delivering education is a great way to do that. It's a great way to meet people, it's a great way to deliver critical information. It's a great way for me to be able to continue to build my skills in public speaking and delivery sense as well, which is something I've always enjoyed, but always aspire to get better and better at. The funny thing, I can do a really funny kind of trick with my tongue. I won't show you on video. I'll wait until maybe a face-to-face meeting or a video meeting before I show that one off in person. But it's a fun one. Alrighty, thanks so much for taking the time to watch the video. Hopefully chat soon. See ya.